The next challenge for the president in shaping his foreign policy, that summit with the elusive Kim Jong-un. Scheduled for June 12th, the outcome of that summit is already starting to take shape, including total denuclearization. What does the North Korean leader want in return? Today, senior members of the Trump administration started talking about their expectations. And Paul Hunter takes us through it all.
He's been the subject of mockery and derision, yet Kim Jong-un, with his fearsome weaponry, has already won something, a sit-down with Donald Trump to talk nukes. The key question now, is Kim actually serious?
We are not to the place yet where we should be remotely close to declaring that we've achieved what it is we want. There's a great deal of work that remains. Our eyes are wide open with respect to the risks. But it is our fervent hope that Chairman Kim wants to make a strategic change.
The denuclearization.
That change, as Trump has put it countless times, is a complete denuclearization of North Korea. In other words, Kim has to agree to abandon one of the defining aspects of his regime and country.
핵시험장을 폐기하는 의식은
North Korean state TV has not only long boasted about the country's nuclear capabilities, it's also trashed the U.S. president as an irrational, senile spewer of nonsense. Coupled with Trump's counter-insults, it's hardly the stuff of trust and goodwill. So what's up? The U.S. believes Trump's random threats have worked.
If the past is any indication of the future, you got to watch North Korea like a hawk. But I do believe they're at the table because they see a different person in Donald Trump, and they believe if he had to, Trump would use military force.
The U.S. also believes hardened sanctions have hurt North Korea, today emphasizing Trump could offer to lift them.
I think what the prospect of for North Korea is to become a normal nation, to behave and interact with the rest of the world the way South Korea does.
But that's only if North Korea agrees to denuclearize. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's preparations ahead of the summit are said to be very intense. This is new stuff for both sides. Paul Hunter, CBC News, Washington.
So what's it like to meet with Kim Jong-un? Mike Pompeo was in North Korea last week and in the room for about 90 minutes with the North Korean leader.
What struck me about him, he is very knowledgeable in the sense of he knows the files. He's very capable of engaging in complex set of discussions. When I ask him a question about something that's a little off, he answers it. There's no note cards.
Up until that meeting, former NBA player Dennis Rodman was the most high-profile American to have spoken to the leader.